What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the madness and the shenanigans. Yo, Akeem, what's going on? Thanksgiving turkey. Thanksgiving turkey roast. You guys are funny. You guys are funny, man. Answer my DM. Listen, I got thousands of DMs to answer, so you're gonna have to be way more specific than that, and it's gonna take me some time to get through that. So yeah, let me just go ahead and just do that. It's funny, you guys. Why you guys dropping your IG already? Like, okay, that's not how it goes. How are you enjoying Genshin Impact so far? Did you watch the live stream for the upcoming update? No, I did not. I did not see anything for Genshin.
Someone asked you to turn on slow mode for the comments.
Slow mode is on, but I guess I could make it a bit longer. It's at 10 seconds.
Just do 15.
Yeah, I haven't been on Instagram in ages, man. So if you're sending me messages on Instagram, even Twitter, like, yeah, man, I can't keep up with all these social media things, man. All right, we got those. 30 seconds will be good. We'll see how 15 seconds work out first, and then we'll take it from there. I'm just gonna basically just chill until people file in. The thing is, I haven't been keeping up with Genshin. Rudin, I have not been keeping up with Genshin, so I wouldn't really know too much in regards to like how good certain things are and how bad they are. I just started paying attention to Genshin a little bit, not even that much, just a little bit. Who waited long for this? Oh man. Who do we want to use here? I guess we could use Sandman. We could use this fool. Let's go ahead and just body this clown.
Should probably start.
They're not here though.
Yeah, but some of them said that they would be sleeping. That doesn't mean that you don't do it. We could be here all night waiting for them to wake up.
True.
So I already picked the people that we're doing, so start. They can watch the playback.
Okay, true. Let me finish this. Besides Cap, who's the most annoying to play? That's a good question. Who's the most annoying to play besides Captain America? We tired of this MFF do the Magic Kingdom live stream? Don't worry, we're gonna do a lot of different live streams. That's a good question. Who's the most annoying to play besides Captain America? Probably Winter Soldier. Like, he's annoying to play too.
Oh, Nathaniel's here. He was one of the people that I picked.
Okay. So what's his IG? Let's do that.
Yes.
What's his IG? Here, type it in.
I need to get to it.
There you go, type it in.
It's saved in my cellular. Okay.
There you go.
It's literally his name.
Yeah, type it in.
Do you have to put the capitals?
No. Who's that in the back? What do you mean, who's that in the back? I guess you might be new to the stream. Have I played Cyberpunk? I guess you haven't been.
That's it.
I guess you have not been checking out the channel because yeah. All right, so mans have a quality 7 card here. Why would you start crafting this Loki card of all the cards though? If you're gonna craft a card, you would ideally want to craft the other Thor card. This one is not one you would want to craft. Like the cooldown is okay. Like attack speed as a main stat. I don't know if I care about that personally, Nathan.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, sorry. Nathaniel. Why did I think of Nathan? Oh, I think of Cable. Whenever I hear the name Nate, I think of Cable. So you gonna have to forgive me, okay? Yeah. Um, are you more like a PvP player? Because if that's the case, like that's the only reason I would personally keep this card. The HP is nice. The dodge is okay. Mine resist kind of whatever. The quality 7 looks nice though. Physical defense. It's a shame that even now these guys are not willing to give us an option to reroll individual stats, because this card I would not want to reroll it, but that physical defense would irk me. Like the physical defense and the cold resist, I personally, as much as I'd want to keep the quality 7, I couldn't justify 2 really bad stats.
He said yes, more PvP.
More PvP?
You told me to read anything that the person you're doing says, right? Okay, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, more PvP? Okay. I can see why you chose these cards then. Because you have 2 that gives you actually 3 that gives you max HP. That makes more sense.
How do you sign up? You don't have to sign up. I picked random people earlier today. I was the one that chose them.
36%. Your cooldown is a little too high for me. Personally, I would, but again, I guess that's because of the cards being such high quality. Yeah, and the cooldown being the main stats. There's not really much you can do about it. The cooldown's a little bit too high for me personally. I would drop off if I could on your cards. I would drop off like 6%. That's just me. And I would try to put it into energy attack.
But he's trying to get better cards.
Okay. My advice to you, don't craft this Loki card here. This Loki number 1. Don't craft it any further. Like, if you plan to craft it, sure, go ahead, but just wait and see what else you get. Like, I would personally put like the Cable card here instead, or the Baby Spider-Man card, or what's it call it? What's it called? I forget. When I remember, I'll tell you. But I personally, even the other Loki card with Loki and Thor on it, way better than this. My opinion, anyways. Alright, let's take a look at your characters, see what you got going on. Let's go see who you don't have built first. Let's start at the bottom. Alright, so it looks like you haven't been playing too long because you're missing a lot of characters. But again, where we are right now is not necessarily where you need all these characters for anything besides Shadowlands, so that's fine. You have a lot of premiums unlocked though. Do you gamble for characters on the the crystal chest? Because you have like him, I know you get from the epic quest, but this one, this one, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8. Like how are you getting all of these premium characters? What are you doing, Nathaniel? Like, I hope you're not actually spending your crystals gambling to get these characters.
No, I just bought Selector before.
Oh, you just bought the selector and you got them a 1-star. Okay, good. If that's the case, just leave them a 1-star, and then over time, if you keep playing, just use mega rank up tickets, because as the game gets older, eventually they'll start giving out 6-star mega rank up tickets, just like how they're giving out the tier 2 ticket. So just leave them at 1-star for now. It's not like you need any of them. The only one I would get up, absolutely, from down here, what I've seen so far. So like starting from the bottom, if you don't care about Ares, you can build Moon Knight instead and just buy his uniform. You're fine. All right, she's a leadership, but you don't need her. Like honestly, don't. Slapstick is fun. If you can, I would build him up. He's pretty decent, and he can cover like 434 of Shadowland for you. If you want to use somebody that's not really super OP, but can actually get the job done against that Phoenix stage. But from all of these guys, Voodoo is essential because he has one of the best leaderships in the game, and there are very few of them. So definitely get Voodoo up. Let's see what else we will do here.
Could you let them know that they don't have to keep putting their names because we've already picked the people that
Yeah,
we're doing
like,
today.
but you already said it, so why do I need to repeat it? All right. The way how okay, let me say this. Okay, you spamming your name. Okay. Let me say this. The more you spam your name, the more I'm gonna ignore you. Let me just say that. Like I'm not even gonna look at the chat. So okay. Alright. Anyways, let me move on. I'm not even gonna bother. Like, he explained it to you already. Alright? In the day streams, we choose who's gonna get featured in the night stream. Okay? So spamming your account 50 times, you're wasting your time. I'm not even gonna waste my breath. She's a decent support, but honestly, I wouldn't take her any further, personally. As the game gets older, she just kind of like becomes more relevant. She's not really that good as a standalone character for anything. And she has the weakest support passive in the game. In terms of like people like Shuri, Coulson, Valkyrie. She has the weakest like damage increasing support passive. So I would just leave her be. That's just my 2 cents. Yo, you Rush. Thanks for the super chat, homie. Like, let me see. I would get him up. He's pretty easy to farm. He's a good lead and a good support for elemental characters, so get him up. He's good. Let's move up. Let's move up.
Yes, later on I will pick a few people. I'll tell you when, and I will pick a few for another time. Because I've already picked the ones for today. So for another day, I will pick some names.
Alright. Alright, so from the rest of these guys, I would just skip over them. You can, if you want to, you can just build whoever you want from that lot, but there's no one that I would say is essential. Moving up though, Medusa, Ghost Rider. I would say choose the one you like the most, get their newest uniform, and build them up and get them to tier 3. These two are very, very good universal tier 3s. It's up to you which one you like most, but I would definitely work on one of those. It's going to be interesting to see what they do for Groot in that new uniform that they plan to give him. So keep an eye on him. He might actually become someone you need. For now, he's not really anything like spectacular. You should have already bought this guy's uniform on Black Friday. I'm not sure why it's not equipped. But if it's not, next time the uniforms are discounted, you should purchase the Anti-Venom uniform for him. Moon Knight, you need to buy his Mr. Moon Knight uniform. Otherwise, don't take him any further. But you should, because he's one of the best combat characters in the game. Let's move up.
Oh, good. One of the other people I picked is here now.
Okay, keep an eye on him. We'll do him after. Tier 2 her. She's not the best damage dealer, and her survivability is not really that good. So it's kind of hard to say that you should use a mega tier 2 on her, but she just offers so much value as a support character. So yeah, if you find that you have enough damage dealers and you just need a little bit of extra damage in World Boss or Giant Boss Raid or what have you, she's a really good support character to tier 2.
Pause for one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very wonderful, the Sugar Fat Man.
What
It's
happened?
coming soon. Oh, they said that they're playing Magic Kingdom right now, waiting for the guide. And also, Edwin made it. He's another person I picked.
Okay,
So
nice.
now there's 2 here.
Nice. Alright, so let's move up. From here, Save all the bios. Stop working on his. Well, you already did 1 to 20. Ouch. Ouch. If you didn't already do this, I would have told you to save all the bios that you get for him and then just hold on to a mega tier 2, and when he gets a uniform and becomes meta again, tier 2 him with a mega tier 2 and then work on his uniform with the bios. But you already started working on his gear, so it's up to you what you want to do. But I do think that this guy is going to become a driving force in the game very, very soon. Or, well, soon enough. And when that happens, you want to be able to tier 2 him as soon as possible. Because this guy, Blue Marvel, and...
Nathaniel said it's weird that uniforms aren't showing up.
Oh, it doesn't show up? That's strange. So yeah, because of the fact that this guy right here, him, Blue Marvel, and Anti-Man are a couple of the characters in the game that they sell literally just for straight cash, you can expect them to get really OP uniform and tier 3s and stuff to basically milk people for money. So you want to get yourself in a situation where as soon as they become like the gods of the game again, you have the means to tier 2 them and get their uniforms built up. If you can, I would definitely recommend working on her. Really good leadership, really good passive. I don't think you need to tier 2 her though, so where she is right now, she's still pretty good. I would not have taken this guy so far so soon. To be honest, I'm not sure why you would push him further than Moon Knight, because Moon Knight is 20 times stronger than Dakin. Like, even at like tier 1. Just my opinion. Right? The only thing that Dakin has over Moon Knight is the passive healing. But Moon Knight can heal himself plenty fine. Don't take this guy any further. There is the potential for him to get a tier 3 soon and a uniform, but just leave him like that. This was kind of a wasted investment because Stain is good, but he's not that great. You also don't have any ISO sets on a lot of your characters for whatever reason. If you're gonna tier 2 characters, you should at least give them an ISO set. I'm assuming you got this uniform for the free CTP selector, so that's good. Okay, so you have these two built up. I assume you're saving their bios already, so that's good. Yelena, you should probably get her uniform. Makes her a lot better, whichever one you want. PvP with the snowsuit, PvE with the black one. Okay. If you want to, this guy is really good for a CTP of Insight. White Fox's uniform is pretty good, but she might be getting something better for the holidays, so look out for that. Not sure why you got, maybe you just like Mac, you know, you like Big Mac, maybe. But I'm not sure why you would tier 2 him over Moon Knight again. It seems like a wasted investment. Shuri uniform makes her passive better, so you should invest in that. That's a good investment. Slap an insight on this guy. Slap an insight on him as well. Like, I'm just giving you ideas, right? I'm not saying you should go out and gamble, right? I'm just letting you know what I would do with this account, right? At the end of the day, this is just my opinion.
He said just doing Epic Quest now.
Which Epic Quest are you doing? Because looking at your account, I would not be doing, unless you have like 4,000 CCF just sitting in your inventory, I would not be doing the newest Epic Quest. I would start off doing like the Deadpool one or something, or at least Doctor Strange or something along that lines. I would say you probably should, if you already have this guy at tier 2, you probably should get his uniform, the Cosmic Ghost Rider uniform. Besides that, you have Storm at tier 2. You have this old uniform. You either been playing a while or you made a really bad purchase. The other uniform is a better investment. Okay. Magneto uniform is good, but I don't know if I would take him any further in your situation, to be honest, unless you're gonna give him a rage. Interesting. You seems to really like your mutants. I guess that's how they got you into this game, eh? How come you don't have ISO set on a lot of characters? Like, is there like something you're not doing? Oh yeah, Storm is the original look. Yeah, I forgot. I thought that was the for whatever reason I thought that was the uniform. That's funny. So you don't even have a uniform for Storm. New Venom uniform is worth it if you're gonna use him. Okay. You need to buy Odin's uniform if you want to actually make him playable. Base kit is just kind of like whatever. It's mediocre. Same thing for Dormammu. Base kit is mediocre. It's outdated. You need to buy the new one. This one's good enough for Pietro for where you have him.
He said he's really lacking gold.
Oh, he's really lacking gold. The best thing I can tell you is World Boss Invasion, co-op play, and what you call it? World Boss Invasion, co-op play, and Dimension Mission. Yo, MFF India, thank you so much, man. Like I said, at the end of the stream, she'll pick a couple people, and we'll do
I'll
it.
tell you when, so then you can put your things. You don't have to put them right now.
Don't put them right now because I'm not even gonna
Later,
look
I
at it.
will do it, and then I'll pick a few people then.
Let's see. So, what would I do here? Wow, this man went in on Sentry, eh? Jeez, he went in on Sentry. Wow, it's no wonder you're short on gold. You have a lot of character not even fully built yet, and you're already throwing so much into Sentry. I would not have done that if I was in your situation. The cost of building this guy, you could build 3 or 4 other characters. Like Sentry is like basically a trophy for people who already are at the end of the game and they have a surplus of resources. Like for myself, I have 400 million gold. Sentry is a character that you build when you get to that point, when your roster is done pretty much. But I guess people play the game for different reasons, right? Let me look at your CTPs. Rage on Carol. I don't think that's a good idea personally. Okay, destruction makes sense there. Egg for Iron Man. Wow. Okay. Nothing for Star-Lord. Why? At least give him a regular damage proc. Okay, that makes sense for Hulk. That makes sense for Sharon. Okay.
May I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Do you go through every single character?
No. I go through the important ones.
Oh, okay.
And then I just
I'm just trying to get a feel for how long you do this so I can figure out like how much time you're spending for each one, so
that's
that
why
I
I
know.
told you to only pick 5.
Well, it doesn't really make a difference.
Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it for my input on your account. I would say you need to farm a lot more ISOs. You say you need to farm gold. Gold will come in time as you build more characters, but for the most part, World Boss Invasion and co-op play is the best place to get your gold. That's where I get most of my gold. But once you get to the point where you build all the characters, your gold just starts accumulating rapidly. So don't ever look at my account or a YouTuber's account and be like, oh, they have so much gold, how does that happen? That happens when your roster is done and you have nothing to spend on. It's not really that fun, to be honest with you. Alright, when you already have all the characters in the game built up, it kind of becomes a bit boring because you have not much to work on, right? But yeah, overall your account looks good. Your account looks really good. I just think you need to figure some things out here. And again, like I said, don't invest in that card any further. That's just my 2 cents. All right.
Ready for the next one?
Go ahead, type it in, my love.
Leonardo, you're up.
Okay.
You were here a moment ago. Give me a second. I just have to find the thing from earlier. Right here. Okay. We have... Let's take a look here. A-I-Y. It's a long one.
It's fine. Is his name Jiraiya? Jiraiya Sanin? Okay, you know what? I can respect that name because I'm a Jiraiya fan myself.
Here we go.
Alright, there we go.
Sorry it took so long. I have to read from my phone and then...
It's fine. If you had told me what the name is, I would have known how to spell it. Alright, cool. Let's check these cards out. That's gotta go. That is a terrible card.
Off to a great start, I
Yeah.
see.
The stats on it aren't that bad,
Hold
actually.
on. He said, I'm trying to focus more in PvP. I took the advice to get characters first to build a base, so a lot of my tunes aren't worked. Carry on.
If you're trying to go PvP, you need to have that Gwenpool card. Is probably what you should put here. Give yourself some more HP and get rid of this thing. It's not the card itself is not very good because of how rare it is to get proper stats, but the stats you have on it is decent. It's just that where we are right now, everything is being transitioned into premium cards, and you can't turn these cards into premium cards to get like 12 stats instead of 6 or whatever, right? So this would be the first one that I would replace personally. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one is decent. Yeah, I would replace this with the Gwenpool card. All right, especially since you said you're trying to get into PvP. Quality 7 on this is nice, man. Unfortunately, quality 7 is not worth keeping if you have 2 bad stats. Unfortunately, they've designed this game in a way where if you want to get a good quality with really good substats, you have to spend a lot of money. Right? So, personally, I wouldn't keep this like long term, like in terms of like leaving it this way just because it's quality 7. I would just keep re-rolling it, and if I land like a quality 4 and good substats, I would keep it that way. It's way more worth than keeping it a quality 7 with 2 bad stats, because essentially you have like half a card. Just because it's quality 7 doesn't mean it's worth keeping.
He said that he's been playing since January of this year. It's been a long year.
Ooh, wow. So you just started. Okay, let's see. For someone who just started, you're pretty much on the right track, like, realistically. No attack speed, that's kind of a bummer, I would say. Try to get to, like, maybe 10%, but crit rate is nice, crit damage is nice, all attack is nice. Physical attack, I would try to get up to, like, 15%. What I would try to do here is, like, shave off, like, a little bit of energy attack, if you could, and put it in physical, but if not, just bump up the physical by reducing the movement speed and the crowd control time. So energy defense gotta go, cold resist, lightning resist, all gotta go. Movement speed gotta go. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, but like your attack stats, your foundation is pretty good. Yeah, the ignore defense, I would say try to get like 35% ignore defense. That's like the sweet spot. The cooldown is nice though. The cooldown is nice. The all attack is a decent medium. The energy attack is good. You need more physical attack in my opinion. Not need, but it's ideal to have more. So let's jump over. Hold on, let me see something else here. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at. So you got Silver Surfer built up. That's nice. If you can get Jean, one of these suckers are nice, or a Greed, very good for her. Nice. Okay. No sense having this guy at tier 3 with no obelisk at all. That's not a good idea, right? That's kind of a wasted tier 3. So at least giving something like crit damage, crit rate, even if it's like a 140 proc, it's better than keeping him empty. Have him work for you, man. You can't just, because you basically completed the epic quest and you just have him here sitting around doing nothing. Nah. So at least giving him a crit damage, crit rate. Actually, he doesn't need crit damage, because Star-Lord gets a lot of crit damage natively from his passives. So yeah, that makes him even easier to work with. So maybe something with crit rate, or maybe like max HP or dodge. Like actually anything, any kind of obelisk would be better than nothing here. Yeah, again, this is a wasted tier 3, and she's one of the better tier 3s, right? So this is not wise. You don't want to have, let me say this for everyone, you shouldn't have a character at tier 3 without having like their latest uniform, or at least their strongest uniform, right? Or having custom gear on them, or an ISO set. If you don't have those three things on the character and you have them at tier 3, you're playing the game wrong. Okay, so fix her, like give her something. Anything at all is better than nothing. I would leave this guy where he is. You just started playing the game. This is a trap. Okay, this is a trap. You ever seen those Star Wars memes where they say it's a trap? This is a trap. This is a trap for new players. Okay, Sentry is gonna cost you a ton. An arm, a leg, a kidney, all that. Right? They know Sentry is gonna bring a lot of characters. Sorry, a lot of people to the game. Right? But when you start playing the game and you see how difficult he is to get, it's gonna turn like, I guess, new players into new whales. Right? That's the plan. Right? So I would just leave him at 1 star and build up your arsenal, and then come back to him later. All right.
He said he's taking notes like crazy.
Okay. So yeah, just leave him a 1 star. I know you're gonna see a lot of people with him and you're gonna want him, but the time you're gonna spend building him, you could have built 6 other characters. Okay? And at the end of the day, in this game, one character is just one character, no matter how strong they are. Okay, so you already awakened Mystique. Finish the ISO set. If you get a CTP of Rage, give that to her. Till then, just give her any kind of crit damage, crit rate obelisk. You'll be fine. Moon Knight, same thing. He's already transcended. Give him a custom gear. Finish the ISO set. Just do some dimension missions or what have you. At least you're choosing some good ISO sets. That's good. You're making up for your lack of attack speed by giving them Power Fang with Hulk, so that's pretty good because that's gonna give you some attack speed as well. So that's actually a smart plan. Yes, okay. So this guy is not bad, but I wouldn't say he's priority. Medusa though. Medusa, all of what you plan to put here on this guy, you need to put here first. Finish Medusa. What I'm gonna recommend that you do is work on one character per week. Instead of like splitting your resources all over the place and having like 5 different incomplete characters, just basically focus on one character per like week, or if you can do it faster, one every 2 or 3 days, right? Because you're gonna have a bunch of characters just sitting around like just half complete. It's not good.
Hello, Manon. You're
Alright.
coming up soon.
All right, so Magneto, see, like, you're missing. Okay, so what it seems like you're missing is a lot of chaotic ISOs. What you might be doing, and I know I sometimes do that myself, but I'm in a different space. You might have like some 2-star or 3-star chaotic ISOs, and you're thinking, man, I only want to equip 6-star ISOs on my characters, so I'm going to leave them empty until I get those 6-star ISOs. Don't do that. Just put like a 2-star or 1-star just so you get the set bonus, and then just play with them like that, because at least you're going to get 20% more attack, right? And then once you get the 6-star chaotic ISO that you're looking for, then you put it on them and just crush the 2-star or 1-star that was already in there. Okay? So just don't leave them half empty. Like, look for example, on Cap, you have a 4-star here. If you have like a 4-star or a 2-star or whatever, just put it on these guys so the set is complete and it's not just sitting there doing nothing. Even like 2-star ISOs will give you the bonus. Alright? I don't know if I would push this girl any further. Leave her as she is for now.
That's some serious hair.
Oh, Blue Dragon?
No, this one.
Oh, Medusa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Medusa. But yeah, leave her. She's good. She's strong, but I wouldn't say you should prioritize her. My guess is you got her to level 70 and gear 25 when it was free, which is a good thing to do. Very good thing to do. I'm guessing you did the same for him as well. You got his uniform, so there you might as well finish this ISO set. Just put some 2 stars, anything you got, right? Anybody that you bought a uniform for, you want to make sure they can give you a return on that investment. So you need to start putting ISOs on them. You even bought this cable uniform. This cable uniform is fantastic. I don't have it because I skipped it because they tried to rip players off and they didn't put it on sale. Finish the ISO set. Finish the ISO set. Give him something. But once you get around to it, giving him a CTB of energy is really good. If you care about ABX and that kind of stuff, he's really, really good with Rage. Deadpool, until you get the Lady Deadpool holiday uniform, don't take him any further. Hopefully that will be coming up in 2 weeks. Otherwise, there will be blood. Lots of it there shall be.
He said he got the cable uniform during the time he was dropping money.
Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. That's what they hope for, right? They hope that people start the game and then they immediately see Sentry and then spend a lot of money right out the gate. Even if they don't play the game long term, right? Because they just want new spenders. Because once you get all the characters in the game, there's not much else, to be honest with you. Yeah, so you're spreading your resources all over the place. I can definitely see that. Yeah. You're investing in the right characters, but you're just leaving them half completed, which I guess it makes sense for a new player. But like I said, just give them some 2-star ISOs. At least let's let them start working for you. Okay. You have the Colossus uniform, so that's a big purchase. Strange with a Rage, that's pretty good if you want to put that on him. Odin, you already have him built up, so you might as well. The gears are not done. Leave him like this. Honestly, leave him like this. Odin is gonna take a lot of gold and a lot of BAM. Okay, so you have this uniform for Storm. Finish the ISO. Give her something with lightning damage and a proc. She's good. Kamala, you bought her uniform, so you should finish the set. You don't need to finish his set because he's more so a support character. So you can just... whatever you're going to give to Taskmaster, unless you really like him, just give it to somebody else, like one of the other characters up here. Like, especially your Awakened characters, your tier 3s. Because Taskmaster is more of a support. Yeah, you can leave...
He said, thanks, I learned a lot. I appreciate you taking the time to give me pointers.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully it helps. He's a good striker. I would prioritize working on somebody like Moon Knight, finishing him up and getting him situated. But Venom is pretty good. Venom is pretty good. He's very strong. He's just very fragile. So if you want to take him any further than that, just keep that in mind. He dies easily. I wouldn't even bother. Like, you know how you have some of these characters with no ISO sets? I wouldn't even bother giving her an ISO set until she gets a uniform that makes her better. I would just leave her like this because she's more so a support type than anything. Anytime she enters the battle, you're either tagging her in because the other characters that you're using have died or are about to die and she's just there to stall for time. Don't even bother giving her an ISO set or even a custom gear. That's just my opinion. And I love Valkyrie, by the way. Okay, you have him at tier 2. He's more of a leader. He's in the same situation as her. Don't even bother. Like, if you're lacking ISOs, maybe you know what? I think what you might be doing is putting them on characters to clear inventory space. That's something that just came to me. Because Marvel Future Fight is an inventory simulator, so you might just be putting ISOs on because of the fact that you're trying to clear room in your inventory. That makes sense. But yeah, that makes sense. That might be why you're doing it. But you are really lacking in chaotic ISOs. Try doing the what I did when I was lacking in chaotic ISOs is I prioritized the Hellstorm mission and I would farm that. What's his name again? I'm gonna come back to
Leonardo?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to him. I'm gonna come back to him. I want to show him something. So when I was lacking in chaotic ISOs, like, I'll show you in my inventory right now. Like, you can see I have a bunch of chaotic ISOs, right? There was a point when I didn't have any, And what I did was I actually farmed. Where is it? Not this. I am weak. All right, so over here. It's not that one. Stupid. So you see how these missions right here gave me like 2-star ISOs? I would do them every day, and basically, even though she's a rarer character, like she's a premium character, and this was the one I used to do to stockpile biometrics for her to get like over 1,000, I would stop doing that one and I would only do this one because it would give me these 2-star and 1-star ISOs, and I would literally build them up from scratch until I got like a surplus, and then I stopped doing it. That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that's what I did. Run his name back in this. Let me see what else he has.
Oh, again?
Yeah, I just wanted to show him what I did to get a lot of ISOs.
Find it again.
Okay.
It was this thing.
Oh, Jiraiya? One sec.
You have to go to the next person soon.
I know. Is it 04?
Yes.
Hopefully I typed it. Okay, good. Let me see where I was. That's why I said I would do this in its own like thing, because I knew this was gonna take me a while, and that's why I don't like doing like roast videos, because I want to take my time. I feel like I'm rushing when I'm okay. See, like how you have them left. This is how you should leave all your support characters, pretty much. Actually, if you have like an immunity to guard break obelisk, like a 2-star immunity to guard break obelisk, that's actually a pretty good thing to give to like your support characters, because when you bring them out and you're like running to dodge effects from world bosses, having immunity to guard break will stop them from getting like guard broken and kept in place. That's what I do for my support characters when I don't give them an insight. Right? Just like a regular 3-star immunity to guard break obelisk, that's what I do. I just throw it there. Alright, so you have Luna's uniform. Okay, you're doing the thing that I said earlier, so that's actually good. You're just giving her just whatever you can and just leveling it up from there. That's good. When you can, she works really well with a cold damage obelisk. You can clear like high stages, 60s, 70s. But if you want the best, Rage. Alright, so Fury, tier 2, that's fine. Shuri, you need to get her uniform, just because it makes her a support passive better. Yelena, you have her uniform, so that's good. Just finish the set. Black Bolt, you have his uniform, so finish the set. And he's good with Rage. I have Rage on mine, but you can use him with energy. It's just a little harder. If you don't, you can give him like crit damage, crit rate. Okay, tier 2 Ghost Rider, that's pretty good. Ghost Panther, you can leave that way. Man, I forgot what it was like to be a new player. Seeing all these characters without ISOs just makes me it makes me cringe a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's go down to the bottom here. Let's see who you don't have build that I would build. Okay, so leave Nova at 1-star. Save all the bios that you get for him. Hope you were here for what I told the other guy. I'm gonna try not to repeat myself too much. From this list, I would skip. I wouldn't work on any of these characters up until, let's see. So her. So from starting from the bottom here, I would skip working on everybody and prioritize her, just to make your Ghost Rider hit a little bit harder. All right. Or if you have Namor, we'll find out if you have Namor unlocked. Guess I skipped over him when I was rambling. Let's see. So from there, really? Okay. So from Red She-Hulk, I would literally skip over everybody here. Wow. Okay. You're actually doing really good. She's a good lead for Luna. So if you want to tier 2 her, she's literally the best lead. Well, besides like Nick Fury, she's the best like free to play leadership for Luna Snow. Okay. And then yeah, just tier 2 her for her passive if you want to. But actually, just leave her. It's gonna take you too many bios, too much crystals. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Like, you've decided to work on some pretty good characters, so that's fine. Leave the Black Order as they are. Like, once you have a surplus of gold and stuff, then maybe Thanos, but I think at that point you might be better off going for Sentry. Or, like, finishing up Odin. So, overall, you've made good choices in your characters. I just think the ISOs that you're lacking, you just gotta prioritize farming some chaotics and you're good. Oh snap, did I just miss? Yo, Yellow. Yo, thanks, homie. You finish your dialysis on. Oh snap. Yeah, yo, let me know when it's done, eh? Just tag me on Twitter or something, Yellow. Appreciate you coming through, homie.
Alright, next up, Edwin. Edwin, are you still here?
Alright, let's type him in.
You have to find the name. Let me find Edwin. Where the heck?
Yo, no problem, Leo.
There we
No
go.
problem, Leo.
Type in Jonathan 806. There's no H in Jonathan.
You sure there's no? They literally came up with H.
Take it off. There isn't one.
This one? Like that?
Yes.
It's
806.
funny how you said there's no H, but there's an H there.
I just want to punch you in the face.
Ooh! Guys, you heard this? You heard that, right? You heard that.
Still don't care. That's the one.
You heard that, right?
Oh, just move on, please.
All right, guys.
There's a next person after this that's here. If we can't get through all the people I picked, we're going to do the ones that are here right now, and the next ones will have to be next time.
Okay.
So, hip hip.
Wow, you actually equipped this card. When did you start playing? Is this Edwin?
Yes, Edwin.
Edwin. Why is your name Jonathan now? Aliases? He's hiding his name? Okay. So, not sure why you equipped this card, but oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna try and help you out, my guy. First and foremost, I want to tell you to take this card off, but yeah, crystals and stuff hard to come by in this game, especially if you're not spending money. So it's a shame. This card is exclusive, and because it's exclusive and one like per account was given out, it's gonna be a real pain to tell you that you should delete it, but you should probably get rid of this.
Someone said he needs help. Edwin said saving crystals for Thor uni. The Ragnarok uni?
Oh, because you want to get the card? Makes sense. But yeah, this card is really bad. It's awful to look at. You could build a better card than this in one day. Like, you literally have one stat. Well, two. The energy proc is decent, but like, oh my, you're basically playing the game. Let me see the rest of these. Oh gosh. Okay, so 3 bad stats here. Two bad stats there. Oh my gosh.
Hello friends, you guys can all stop putting your IGNs for now. I'm gonna tell you when to put them so you can stop putting them until I tell you to put them.
Oh wow, so that's 3 there. So all of these cards combined, you maybe have 2 cards. Like, in terms of overall stats, you maybe have 2 good cards combining all these 5 into like 2. Ouch, that's really bad, man. Oh man. Okay, so first things first, okay? You gotta fix your cooldown. You need another 10 to 13% cooldown duration. 17% is bad, right? I'm telling you right now, I could not play the game with 17% cooldown duration. I don't know how you are doing it, but trust me when I say, if you take away that 10% movement speed and turn that into 10% more cooldown duration, it will feel like you're playing a brand new game, right? Additionally, how on earth you are playing this game with 0% ignore defense is absolutely mental. My friend, if you're actually clearing high level content with this, you are the best player in the game. And I'm not even like joking. 0% ignore defense on your card is literally one of the worst things you could do. In case you don't know, right? Ignore defense, like, it basically ignores a portion of the enemy's defense. You want to have at least 35% from your card, and then you get another 15% from your character's native substats, or you add some via Urus, or you get some from an ISO set. You need to have at least 30%. You need to have at least 30%. You cannot play the game with 17% cooldown and 0% ignore defense. Okay? You can't. You actually can't. So these are the first two things I would work on if I were you. I would see in the second page over here that says defense, eliminate everything that says resist. So mine resist, poison resist, lightning resist, fire resist. Get rid of all of that. That's doing absolutely nothing. So looking at this, you have like, oh my, and then you have 16% recovery rate. You have like 50%. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all these cards are bad, man. these are all so bad. The physical defense, the energy. You almost have. You need to start over from scratch. Go watch like one of the card videos I made like 2 years ago, and you could build a better card set than this. Yeah, if you're beating content in the game, you're actually really, really good. Like way better than me, because I could never play the game with a card set like this. Like it takes a lot of luck to get the card rolls that you need, but to eliminate some of that luck, you need to choose better cards, right? There's card videos on the channel. There's a playlist. Go check that out, right? You need to fix your cards. Let's jump into the characters. Let me go all the way down to who's not built first, because that's easier to get through. All right. I'm just gonna go through the essentials. Get her to 6 stars. She's a really good striker. She's gonna make your life easier. You don't need to tier 2 her. Just getting her to 6 stars is enough. Leave him where he is. Collect as many biometrics as you can for him. When he gets a uniform or a tier 3, that's when you start working on him. If I'm skipping over anyone, it means you don't need. Listen, need. You don't need them. If her uniform comes back and you have a mega rank up ticket, she's a good leadership. Let's see. Good leadership for fire characters. Decent PvP support. Finish him. He's fairly easy to finish, so I would definitely recommend that you build him up in tier 2 him. How long have you been playing? The fact that you have Luna Snow means you've probably been around for a little while, unless you spent money to get her. Luna is a really good investment, so you should build her up. Good leadership, so you should complete She-Hulk, at least get the stars done. You don't need to like do too much for her. You don't even need to give her ISO set, but at least get the stars done. You have Blue Marvel at 6 stars. Why? Why? Don't take this guy any further. Just leave him like this. Leave him like this. It looks like you probably use a 6-star mega rank up ticket on him. Don't do that. Just leave him like this. He's not really useful for anything right now. Tier 2, your Shuri. Getting her uniform is actually a good idea. You're gonna need those support characters. If you build up Luna, finishing her leadership is a good idea to buff your Luna Snow. He's decent, but you don't really need him.
Manon said tell him to play GBR and get the free P card and craft it.
Oh yeah, doing the GBR runs every day. Yeah. That's actually a good idea. That's gonna actually eliminate, yeah. Whoever did, somebody said they were gonna buy the Thor uniform to get what's it called, the Thor card.
Yeah, the person before this, I think.
Don't do that. I just realized that. Yeah, don't do that, because you can get that same card from playing Giant Boss Raid for a month and a half and then just crafting it. Save your crystals. It might no longer be worth it to get those uniforms.
Everyone keeps saying that you get Blue Marvel from the old story mode.
Yeah, but story mode was, unless he's been playing for a very long time, he wouldn't have gotten Blue Marvel, right? Because now Blue Marvel is no longer in the story, right? Because that section of the story is not open yet. So unless he's been playing for what, a year and a bit, I'm gonna be working until midnight tomorrow. So if I was gonna stream Galactus GBR, the stream would be starting the same time that it started today. By the way, if you guys are watching the stream, if you could do me a favor and drop a like, greatly appreciate it. Let's actually see. But yeah, back in the day, people would tell you, and I would be one of those people, to buy the Ragnarok uniforms for Thor and Loki, and getting them to Mythic would be a good idea and all that stuff. Don't do that anymore, okay? Because now those same cards you can get from crafting. I'll show you where in a sec. Like, let me look at the rest of your account though. I seen Bullseye on your main page, so it seems like you really like Bullseye. You need to get his Hawkeye uniform. He's a good investment if you do that, but just keep in mind he's not necessarily the strongest character in the game. Doctor Strange. So it looks like you're doing the Doctor Strange epic quest. You're gonna need to get his spacesuit. Don't do this. What you're doing right here, where you have all these tier 2 natives that you're working on at the exact same time, that's a recipe for disaster. Leave them at 1 star and choose one at a time. They eat up a lot of resources, so just choose one, commit all the way to that one. Once you finish them, then choose another one and then commit, and just keep doing that over and over and over again. Don't split yourself 50 different ways. That's not gonna do much for you, okay? What that's gonna do is frustrate you, because you're gonna keep these characters in a place where they're barely serviceable, and that's what Netmarble wants from you. They want you to get very frustrated when you're playing the game, so you think the only solution is to spend money. So yeah, okay? You already have Ghost Rider tier 2, so get his newest uniform. Black Bolt, you need his newest uniform. Voodoo is good. You can leave him exactly like this because he's just a leadership. He's a support for the spiders, but he's pretty good. So if you want to actually finish his set and stuff, you can do that. But remember what I said when I started. Your cards are going to be the most important thing. Cards are 50% of this game. And that's why people are boycotting so hard, because Netmarble is trying to make it so that cards are 100% of the game. Right now, cards are 50. Well, now with the crafting system, it's pretty much 100. But you're playing a game with next to nothing, man. You're building characters when realistically, you could get further by just building cards. Alright? Get the Anti-Venom white suit, or get his newest symbiotic uniform. You're gonna need that for him. Like this, he's useless. Useless. Since your Storm is tier 2, yeah, you need to get her newest uniform, the Mohawk and everything. You need to do that. You need to get Colossus's Phoenix 5 uniform. Do not bring this guy any further. He's a waste of resources. You need to get Sharon Rogers' Spartan uniform. You need to do that. Do not invest in this guy any further. Right? He's not the worst character in the game. And if you buy his uniform, he becomes pretty good, but you have better options to work on. Don't take her any further. Just leave her like this. Because even with her newest uniform, she's still gonna be lacking. At least you're doing pretty good in terms of like committing to the characters that you awaken and stuff. Except, why do you have tier 3 Spider-Man? This is really bad. For your first tier 3s, this is really bad. For your first awakening characters, I can see why you would choose these guys, but Moon Knight needs his uniform. So, first order of business, okay? You need to you need to buy the Mr. Moon Knight uniform for Moon Knight. And unfortunately, you tier 3 this guy, so that's kind of a dud. You gave him an energy. I would personally, okay. Crystals are few and far between, but she should be your next project. Forget everything else that I said about anyone down here. Forget all of this. Everything. Well, not forget it, but secondary. Make all of what I said about the characters previously secondary, and focus everything you have right now on getting her uniform, getting her to tier 3, and giving her a CTB of energy. Do that and fix your cards. All right. Next person. Yes.
Okay, the next person is Manhin.
Okay, type it in.
I'm on the way to find it.
Oh, while I'm doing that, the reason why I was saying you guys should probably not be
It's God of Thunder 5.
1 second. Where the heck is that free card crap that they tell you can get? Oh, this thing. So, yeah. You shouldn't be buying the Ragnarok uniform and the Loki uniform to rank up anymore, because those same cards, you have a chance of getting them in here. Now you can see I still don't have 600 of these tokens. Many people already do though, but that's just because I'm in a place where I could care less about premium cards. I have enough, and I honestly am not the happiest with the game, so I haven't been playing GBR every day. Alright, cool.
Okay, God of Thunder 5.
You not trying to type it in, eh?
Nope.
Alright, cool. I'll type it in. The God of Thunder 5.
And I guess if we don't make it through all of them, you can just carry the next two. They're not here anyway, so just do the next two.
Is it 05 or just 5?
Just 5.
Okay. Did I spell that wrong? God? Oh, I put God Thunder. Yeah, that's funny. I skipped over a whole ass word.
He said he's free to play, by the way.
Who?
The person that you're doing now?
Oh, that's a good thing to know. I'm free to play, by the way. That's the catchphrase. Alright, so I already see the first thing that gotta change. You know what I'm gonna say, right? You can't have the Savage out here looking like this, bro. He looking like quarantined and took a toll on him. No pun intended. You gotta get the black suit. Right? Alright, so looking at these cards, if you're free to play, how long have you been playing? That's something I gotta ask. Okay, so you're doing better than the other guy. That's good. That's good. Alright. These are pretty good starter cards. These 4 here. This one though, it's not that good of a card, but you have some decent rolls on it, so that's okay. You need 10% more all attack. And in terms of physical and energy, you're on point. Ignore defense, you're looking good. Another 3 to 4% cooldown, you're good. Eliminate the crowd control time, you're fine after that.
So the year and a few months. That's
Year-
how long?
A year and a few months? For a year and a few months, you should have already had all your cards at 6 stars at least, but at least the cards you chose, they're pretty good. Yeah, just get rid of the recovery rate and the resist and you're fine. Alright. So you've committed to Silver Surfer in terms of a CTP of greed. You need to buy his uniform and you need to tier 3 him. Do that. That's a very good investment. You've already done like half the work. Right? You've unlocked him and you got him to 60. You gave him the greed, which means you are aiming to make him a PvP character that can still do PvE content. So just finish him up by tier 3ing him. And getting that uniform built up. Let's go down here, see what's going on. So anybody down here that I would build? If you've been here, you know I'm gonna say leave Nova like this. Don't take these two any further. Just save what you got. Don't get his gears past 15. Just save those bios. Because who knows, maybe when the ultimates come back, they'll have events that give you a chance of getting some extra bios or getting them to tier 2 for free or something like that. You never know, right? They might give you they might extend an olive branch, as you would say. Let's see. Only reason to rank her up is if you're gonna buy her uniform, which is not always on sale. So yeah.
And said I'm gonna get my first P card in a few days when the future pass ends. Give me your blessings for white box cable or baby Spidey card, please.
Good luck. He's not even getting the card. That's the hard part. It's rolling it. So I'm gonna give you my luck. Well, I honestly I can't even give you my luck because I don't even have luck rolling them. But I wish you luck in rolling the right substats. All right, so in terms of who you have built, that's pretty good. Seems like you've been paying attention to like the game. So not really much to say in terms of the characters that I'm seeing that you have not chosen to build. So that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, she's exactly where she needs to be. Let's get her to 60 is fine. She's just a striker anyways. Don't even need the 60 to be honest. You should tier 2 him. You don't need to give him an ISO set or nothing like that. But just tier 2 him. Get his passive working for you when he's a leader. So you get to double dip. The ignore dodge and the buff the elemental characters is pretty good. Alright, so Luna, that's the character you should put on your priority list for tier 3. She's a character you should put on your priority list for a uniform and her awakening. Hulk, you should definitely... What is this? Oh my gosh. Hello? My guy, I have never seen this before. I have to take a screenshot of this. This is funny, bro. Like, what is this? Bro, can you talk to me? What were you thinking here? Talk to me, my friend. What were you thinking? I can't. I cannot, bro. I cannot. Like, I had to take a screenshot of that, bro. Like, what is this? You have them +5 at everything. Are you thinking that just because Hulk, like, let me say, base kit Hulk, but base kit Hulk, guys, does not scale off of HP, right? This is Hulk, no uniform. This is Hulk with no uniform. Right? So I'm just kind of confused. I am confused because Hulk with his uniform, having more HP is good, but even in that case, you'd still want to go with an attack ISO, like ISO said. So this is not wise. Whatever you're doing here, stop it, please. Get his newest uniform, roll power of Angry Hulk, give him a proper set. I don't know what, like I think I see what you're doing, but this is bad. Okay, don't do that. Okay, let's move on. That was fun. That was funny. By the way, don't feel bad because when I first started the game, I put like a bunch of what was it? Like the silver ISOs on my characters to give them attack because I thought just giving them a whole bunch of attack ISOs was good. So what you're doing here, just best believe there's probably hundreds of thousands of players who did that or is still doing it. So that's, yeah, that's bad, but you're not alone. Should probably tier 2 this guy. At least he's not the greatest, but buy his uniform, his Phoenix 5 uniform, and tier 2 him. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told the other guy. Pick one, buy the uniform, and upgrade one at a time. Don't split yourself 3 different ways, okay?
He said don't check his Doctor Strange. He's my favorite character, but not built good.
I will check him. But yeah, leave Reed alone and choose one between Cable and Odin. Odin costs way more, but Odin is a bit better, just a little bit better than Cable in my opinion. I love my Cable, that's just me. Yo, Chopper, thanks for can I check you? These things get chosen ahead of time. Just stick around at the end of the stream. Wife here is gonna pick a couple people, so hopefully she picks you. Maybe she picks you. I don't know who she picks.
And also, I feel like it should be said not to be sad if you don't get picked, because you could be listening to the things that he's telling to other people, and those could potentially also assist you. So you shouldn't only be wanting to get picked, because you can still learn things from listening to what he's saying to everyone else as well. Just saying, because it's impossible for me to pick everyone, and I feel so bad because I see so many people that want to get picked, but I can only pick so many people at a time.
All right, so yeah, let's move up. Let's move up. Okay, so he has the leadership. You don't have to don't give him protect the captain, please. Please, whatever you're thinking of doing here with Voodoo, don't do it, okay? Protect the captain is a useless ISO set, okay? You don't, this giving your character more defense is not gonna do anything. Defense is a useless stat in Marvel Future Fight, okay? Like, it's pretty much worthless. Honestly, I don't even know. These sets are just basically a trap to like waste gold and annoy people. Don't do anything for this guy. All you gotta do is just have his leadership, and you already have that. Unfortunately, okay? He's not much. Uniform, I said that to the other guy. You need that. Well, you don't need it, but it makes her better. Let's move up. See, like how you have him empty is the same way you should have him empty. They don't do much besides their leadership and their support. They hang around to buff the team. Okay, so you have the 2 She-Hulks built up. That's good. You need to buy his uniform. Need to buy his uniform because he's a support character, and right now he's not supporting anything. So you need to buy his uniform, so make note of that. You bought Blade's uniform. That's kind of a bad investment. Like, I like Blade myself personally, but Netmarble shafted us on this uniform. So yeah, I would have personally preferred if you had bought yourself a uniform for Taskmaster over Blade. That's just me. Do not take Wolverine any further than this. Anything you are gonna invest in Wolverine, invest it in your Cable. Right? Invest it in your Cable and buy him a uniform. And then, yeah, get him up. I already spoke about him. And yeah, get him transcended. Oh, you already have him like done. You just need to transcend him. That's good. That's good. Oh, 200% proc immunity to stun. There you go. Treating the alpha with the most amount of respect. That's what we love to see around these parts. All right. So you have one of the Lady Deadpool uniforms. Unfortunately, not the best one. But yeah, don't take this one any further. Leave it at legendary. Hopefully, in like a week or so, you'll be able to buy the better one. And then after that, you can commit. You just give her like a CDP of energy, and you will be golden. Moon Knight. That's pretty decent. Okay, so you've committed to Moon Knight, so that's good. That's good. At least you are making a good... This is a pretty bad obelisk, but...
They said they have enough for the holiday uni.
Nice. Yeah, hold on to as many crystals as you can, just in case it comes back. You need that. That makes the game a lot better for you. I noticed you didn't have Mystique. I just noticed that too. You tier 3 Venom here. Okay. Namor. Buy him his uniform. You have him at tier 3, get him his uniform. You can leave Pietro like this. Doctor Strange. Oh no, what are you doing, my guy? Yeah, so Doctor Strange, I kind of get what you're going for. You want to be able to use him for pretty much all the content, but I feel like, yeah, you're probably better off giving your greed to somebody else and giving Strange a rage. So, unless I'm blind, you're missing Mystique. So, yeah, you're free to play, you said, right? So, I can see why she's really expensive. You're also missing Jean Grey. Those are two big players you're missing. Choose one and work towards. You don't have Magneto either, so you're saving. So you're gonna have to make a decision. What's more important to you, like completing the Jean Grey Deluxe, Jean Grey Epic Quest or whatever, or getting Mystique? Both are good investment long term, but they're very expensive. Let's do one more.
Huh?
Do we have one more?
Yeah, there's 2 more people, but neither of them are here.
Neither of them are here? Alright,
So do you want me to save them?
Yeah, save them.
And then for the next one, and I can pick one more from the chat right now?
Okay, yeah, save those guys and then pick 2 more people from the chat.
Okay.
I don't know when I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be every day because
Yeah.
these things take a... I like to take my time.
Okay, so pause for a minute. So you're gonna do one more tonight that I pick?
No.
Or for future we're doing. Okay. So we have 2 left over. So you want me to pick 2 more? Or 3 more people to make
3.
it 5? Okay.
I like 5 is a good number. As you can see, it takes an hour and a half.
Wait, friends, stop putting your things.
Wait, pause, guys.
Hello,
pause,
I have
pause.
something to say. Hello, it's me.
Okay.
Okay, so what I wanted to say was... They're
It's
still just going.
okay. Just skip over the people who keep going.
Anyways, friends, if you want to be picked, then stop putting your names right now until I'm done.
It's okay. Just skip over the people who are not listening because it's fine.
I am going to pick 3 people right now, and I want you to just put your name one single time. If you put your name more than one time, I'm not going to pick it. So just pick one time and put it, and then I'm going to pick 3 people.
Alright, so I'm going to... Hold on. I'm just going to put... Start... Now...
And it goes from what's underneath that?
Yes, it goes from underneath my thing. So anybody that posts twice, just skip them.
Okay. Starting now. I picked 1. I picked 2.
Like I said, feel free to skip over anybody who is gonna spam, because if they're not gonna listen to me, why would I even bother talking, right?
There will be more times.
Exactly. It's not like it's a one-day thing.
Yeah.
I should do some GBR though before I go to bed. Just whenever you're done, just write the names down.
Do you have time to do one more today?
No, we gotta go to bed. What time is it, like 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be up early, so.
No drat.
Yeah. Cause you know me, I'm gonna talk for like
Yeah.
20 minutes straight. You know me. Like that's why I don't do roast videos, right? Because it doesn't take that long, but I like to take my time. I don't like to like just skim through somebody's account and then 2 minutes, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's not giving as much information as I would like to,
Okay.
right? So I rather just take my time and then go through. Like even that last one, I feel like I kind of rushed, but
Yeah. Okay.
that's why I said I want to do 5. Like 5
Yeah.
is a good amount, because then I can spend like 15 minutes just like going through, taking my time.
Yeah. Okay. So when you do them, I guess at the end of every one I'll take names, and then whenever you do them in future, those will be the people that you'll do it.
Yeah, just leave the note on my
Yeah.
table. Right
Okay,
there.
so I have... Did I pick 2 or did I pick 3? Yeah, I picked...
I think I'm gonna get.
Okay. I have picked 3 people now. So the 3 people that I picked for the next time, and again, don't get sad, because maybe next time I will pick you if you don't put your name 47 times. So I picked for the next one, I picked Scorm.
Squirm?
Scourm. That's the first one. I picked Cartoon Chan
Okay.
because the picture caught my eye. And I also picked... Where the heck did it go? Edward
Okay.
Christopher Sheeran.
Okay, those are 2 regulars in the chat.
Oh, are they?
Yes, you love to see it.
Okay, so
Those
I
are
think
my
I
people.
remember Edward Christopher Sheeran. I don't remember the others.
Oh,
but
no.
those are the 3
Cartoon
that
is
I
always
picked.
here. Cartoon is the homie.
Okay, well, those are the 3 that I've picked for today. Again, don't get sad, because next time I could pick you. And if you just go one time, then I will pick it. I'll
Yeah.
try my best.
Yeah, Ed is here a lot too. Cartoon is literally always here. And even when I stream Grand Cross, he comes through to say what up to. So,
Okay, so
Cartoon
those are
is
the
the
ones
homie.
for today. And remember to pay attention to what you hear for other people.
so the next time it's gonna
hold
be
on,
Pete
pause
Thompson.
for a minute.
Okay.
Someone's name here that I wanted to pick, and people kept commenting so quickly. I seen their thing, and then it was gone. So I'm writing down this person's name as an honorary person for whenever we have extra time one day. Shriygg. What is yours as well? Yours was one I wanted to put down, but when I tried to get it, there were so many comments. So if you could please tell me what it is, I would like to have that. Shriygg?
Shrug.
I don't know how to pronounce the name properly.
What's the thing? Spell-
Shriygg, and then Chavan. Ban Fox Sin 1? That's your thing?
It's Bond.
Okay.
It's Bond. It's a 7 deadly sins character. You know the guy that. Not Escanor, the other guy.
Okay. Yes, okay, so that's the other one that I wanted to get, but as soon as I seen it, it went...
So along with Pete Thompson, and who's the last person?
P. Thompson and Stephen Brown. Those are the 2 that come first next time. And then we'll try and get through the people that I just said. I screenshotted them, so we'll get to them as we go. Because it's obviously impossible to get every single person that comments. And these take a while. So it's more of like a... When we get to it, we'll let you know, call your name, and then you can see it from then.
Yeah. Pete Thompson is the homie. It's a really cool dude.
And yeah.
Okay, somebody's gonna kill me because
Someone said I liked you for 3 years and you muted me.
I mute. How?
That's how you respect your subs?
That's funny. You liked me for 2 years and I muted you. For one, if you were muted, you wouldn't be able to talk. That's funny.
Yeah, your comments show up, so I mean...
If it's funny because you were here, Electro. You were here spamming a whole bunch of stuff earlier in the day, right? And if I mute you, your comments would not show up. So that's
That's
funny.
embarrassing.
How can you be talking if you're muted, my friend? I'm pretty sure everyone in in the chat can see your comments, so you're not muted.
Yeah, they're tagging him.
Right?
Said yeah from my main account.
Your main account? What's your main account?
Did you say something mean?
Were you one of the people in here like came to the Disney Kingdom stream and you're like, oh, I'm not here for this then?
Yeah, if you disrespected my Magic Kingdom, then you definitely got muted.
Let me see. What do I want to even do here? It doesn't even matter. Let's just do that. From your main account. What's your main account? I can check whatever people say and stuff. When's the next stream? I know I'm gonna be streaming on Sunday. And I know I'm gonna be streaming on Monday. Multiple streams on those days.
Oh, Nicholas says you got put in a 300-second timeout, not muted, so maybe Nicholas was the one that did it.
Oh yes.
So you must have been
yeah, you
earlier.
you must have been doing something. No.
So now you should really take back what you said about not respecting the subs because he was not even the one that did it.
It doesn't matter if it's me that did it. The fact is, if you're doing stuff in the chat and people are trying to tell you not to do it, if you get muted, it's not anybody's fault but your own, right? Like, we ask for simple stuff, like, don't spam the chat. That's it. Right? Everybody gets a fair chance to talk. I don't want to make it so that...
Pause. Manon said, thanks for the review, helped a lot.
You're welcome. I'm here to help, man. Like, I don't want to be a dick, right? I could just turn the chat to like, oh, one message every like 2 minutes. But I don't want to do that, right? And I don't want to just ban people, so I give people multiple chances. I'm like, yo, just don't spam. Just please don't spam, right?
What's Magic Kingdom?
it's
It's my Magic Kingdom.
It's a Disney game.
I take no disrespect for my kingdom.
It's not even that. It's not even taking disrespect. When like for example, when I'm streaming Cyberpunk, like and people come, like nobody came and said it, but like if you see me streaming another game or playing another game and then you come in and you're like, what is this? This is not Marvel Future Fight. But the title says what it is.
Yeah.
And you chose to click and come anyways to tell me that it's not something else. I just don't get it.
And I guess people have to also understand that not everything is just made for specifically them. Like certain other people ask to see certain things.
Exactly.
And it might not be for you, but it might be for them. And maybe they just want to see it.
Oh, hold on.
So, I mean... just trying to like cater to everyone that asks to see something, you know? Just trying to make everyone happy. That's all.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is your screen look different than mine, but...
Oh, these are the pictures of the screenshots. I'm trying to mark down everyone's names so I don't forget.
Put their in-game name beside their actual chat name.
No, what I do is I put down their name and then I have the screenshot saved with their IGN and their name so that I can just pull it up when the time comes. Because I don't have the time or energy to write down every person's thing beside their full name.
Okay.
And so now we have the people picked for next time.
Ouch. Oh, I just realized I don't even have an obelisk on my Professor X. This is gonna be interesting.
When's the next Magic Kingdom stream? Possibly next week.
Can we actually beat out anybody using Professor X with no obelisk? Imagine. I'm losing like crazy, but still. And I don't even have like proper support for him. But somehow I'm gonna like... Oh gosh, no, 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 no. Let me not kill this guy by accident. Let me tag out. Let me tag out.
Some people are asking you when the next Cyberpunk stream is gonna be.
Sunday.
Sunday, friends.
Sunday. I'm gonna be playing a lot on Sunday. So you get to watch the endless deaths over simple stuff. I don't have an obelisk on oh gosh, this guy's gonna kill me. I don't have a... Oh, wait, nope. He has a rhino. Oh, is he not attacking? Okay, he's not attacking. Okay, good. I don't have an obelisk on Professor X. I recently took off his obelisk, so don't judge him too harshly. I completely forgot that I took it off of him. But it looks like we are gonna bite the dust here. Like, ouch. Yeah, we can't do this. Yeah. Alright, we gotta bounce, boys. We gotta bounce. There's no way. There is no way. Ooh, there is no way.
When's the next stream? Next week, friends. For everyone asking about the Magic Kingdom. Next week I will do another.
There is no way that we are doing that with Professor X with no obelisk. I completely forgot that I took off his obelisk. I should give him something. Yeah, I guess I should just give him one of these rages that are just chilling here.
Call all my other friends and tell you what is this person talking about?
What?
I don't know, someone said I can call all my other friends and tell you. Tell us what? Tell who what?
You've never seen Professor X struggle so bad? That's because he has no obelisk. Right? He has no obelisk. Wow, one streamer socks for one played 24 hours straight. That's devotion. It must be nice not having to go to work, but I had to.
Oh.
So Mikey said, "Stop leaving me blue balls and start our OnlyFans."
Ow.
This guy said, "What's wrong with this guy?" Alright guys, so this is gonna be pretty much the end of the stream. We gotta go to bed. What time is it right now?
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Almost 3 a.m. and I gotta be up
at 11, so
yeah. So we gotta get up early. Us working folks and all, you know. We are fortunate enough to still be able to work during quarantine, so we just gotta keep on trucking. Just want to say thank you to all of you guys who came through for the stream. Appreciate you guys, all the super chats, just for your time. It's thank you guys, all right? Thank you guys for coming. Anybody that we didn't get to, we'll try to get to another time. This is not going to be a one and done type of thing. Nick, thanks for coming through. Always nice to see you, homie. So you guys have a good night, have a good day. I'll see you guys in a bit. On your way out, if you could drop a like on the stream, that would be cool. If not, maybe next time. You gave Storm double cold damage. Is that good? Is it this Storm you're giving double cold damage to? It's not really that good, to be honest. Most of the damage comes from, like, her damage is split all over the place.
Hello, Varsha.
I have rage on mine. I would definitely go with lightning and cold instead of double cold. Just me personally. When's the next OnlyFans stream? I'm waiting, Kappa. Have a good night, guys. We're gonna slap these pillows. Be safe. Wash your hands. Take care of each other, your family.
Night.
I will see you guys.
Give Varsha a shout out before you leave.
Hey, Varsha. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate your time. You have a good night.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.